Hi there, and welcome to today's Tuesday Tip. Today we will talk about, and we will talk to the new owners and the new managers about gross rent changes. Managers are always excited to have a rent increase. However, there's a little work on your part as a manager after HUD or the CA approves the rent change. A gross rent change may occur due to a rent change only, a change in the utility allowance only, or due to a change in both the rent and the utility allowance. Owners must provide the tenant with a new HUD 50059A reflecting all changes in the rents, all changes in the utility allowance, and the total tenant payment, including the tenant's rent and the assistance payment. A copy of the HUD 50059A, which is a partial certification reflecting the changes, must be placed in the tenant's file. Tenants need only sign and date the HUD 50059A if the gross rent change results in a change in the amount of rent that the tenant is required to pay, or in the utility reimbursement the tenant will receive. Owners must sign and date the 50059A regardless. We will discuss the submission and approval process during a future tip. Today, we want to focus on and discuss owners not putting the gross rent into effect as soon as possible or not submitting all of the documents. In 3 recent cases, we have received resident complaints about management going up on a tenant's rent, and they were actually waiting on documentation to submit for the approval of the rent, the gross rent. But they didn't get the information in on time, and they want to charge it back to the residents. Let me give you a perfect example. The gross rent was effective on, let's say, March the 1st, 2019. However, because everything was not submitted by the owner to the CA or to HUD, it was August before the rent schedule was actually approved. Management wanted to retro back the collection of the new tenant's rent from the residents. They wanted to go all the way back to March 2019. Needless to say that they can't. The effective date of the 50059 was March 1. However, because the effective date was March 1, the residents didn't sign the 50059A until August. They just can't collect for March, April, May, June, July, and August. They have to give the 30-day notice. The residents signed the 50059A in August. They give them a 30-day notice. When would you say that the new rents will be effective to be collected from the residents? If any of you said October, you're right. They cannot collect until October. The management company will just have to eat the difference between March and the signing in August, give a 30-day notice, and effective October 1, the resident will be responsible for the new rents. And it's just that simple. Don't forget to sign your 50059As, your gross rents, and keep them in the resident's file. We want to thank you for tuning in today, and we'll see you next week for another Tuesday Tip.
Did you like this video? Hit the like button below. Do you want to see more content just like this? Be sure to subscribe to all our social media platforms. And if you know someone who could really use this information, be sure to share it.